G'day all. So this is the start of my Landsknecht project, and I have a bit of a plan of how I'm going to paint these. I was going to do this in a series of videos, but YouTube being what it is, they'll put out episode 7 before they put out episode 1. So I'm going to try and get it all done in one go. So it's going to be probably quite a long video. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint all the metal parts, which is something I normally do last. So I'm going to separate these guys up, find out who's got any metal on them. Well, they've all got spear tips, but I mean the main armour on the bodies. I'm going to paint all that first, and then I'll get into how my plan's going to work. So let me crack on and do that, and I'll get back to you. All the silver on. So here is my plan. I've broken these down into groups of six guys. So each of these 6 guys will, first of all, get some colour on them. I'm probably going to struggle to explain this. So these are the 6 colours I've chose as my main colours. It's green, purple, yellow, like a turquoisey green blue, Prussian blue, and lastly a red. So what I'm going to do is I'll paint purple on some of these, and that's all the purple dudes. And then the next 6 I will paint, say for argument's sake, green, and I might drag one of the purple guys in and add green to him. And the next 6 I will do yellow. So next 6, whatever they are, paint them yellow, and then I will add in another purple guy, and maybe one of the green guys, and so on and so forth until I've gone through everybody, and they've all got a minimum of 3 colours on each. Maybe some of them will only have 2, but we'll go with 3 on some. And then on top of that, to add even more colour, inevitably we're going to run out and there's going to be some missing, so we're going to use sky blue, dark green and bone to add 3 extra colours on bits that are missing. And then also there will be some white, like socks and sleeves and stuff, and there'll be some black. I'll use black grey, but there will be some black socks and sleeves and stuff, and I'll just mix and match them in right at the end where I want them. So yeah, I'll paint a few of these up and show you where I'm at, and then I'll get them all painted. And then after that, there's some more block colours to do, so I've got to do all the flesh, and can't find it. There we go. And all the spear shafts, I'm going to do yellow ochre. Then when I've done all these block colours, in theory, once that's done, I should be able to then start highlighting. And what I'll do then is all the ones that I've painted purple, or I've got any purple on, I'll start with them and just do all the purple. Get all them finished, do the flesh and everything, move on to the next one. So I'll get all the purple on them done, and then for argument's sake, I'll pick all the ones with any yellow on and just paint all the yellow, and so on and so forth. But I'll explain it hopefully a bit better as I go along, and I'll start putting the block colours on now in these groups of 6. See how this plan works. I haven't tested it, I haven't even done any real maths on it, so I suppose I should have done that. But we'll see how it goes. It should in my head it's going to work. Also all the hats will do different colours, all the feathers will do different colours, and yeah, we'll take it from there. But let's get these block colours on. I've blocked all different colours in now, so there's no 2 guys exactly the same. Anything I've left grey is going to be painted white, with the exception of hats and feathers. I'm going to go back in and sort them out. I need to put things like straps, flesh, poles, all that kind of stuff, all block painting stuff. So there's lots of different colours and variations. Now, on the sleeves and the ruffles, I will be adding stripes and stuff to these, like for example this guy. But I'm going to do that right at the very end, like different colours on the ruffles and whatnot. But that'll be done right at the very end. So what I'm going to do now is block all the rest of that colour in and pop a bit of ink over, and then I'll come back to you when they've all been washed and they're dry. Everything is inked, base coated. You can start to get a little bit of an idea what they're going to look like when they're all done. As I've mentioned, I'm going to be doing the stripes and everything else right at the end. So it's time to start the highlighting process. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to dry brush all the metal, so that if I go over anywhere slightly, it's not too important, because I can paint over that when I start the highlighting. So dry brush the metal, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a colour, and I haven't decided which yet either. Probably purple, why not? And then I will paint all the purple bits on anybody that's got purple, and also paint up the flesh and the pikes on them guys. And then I'll work my way through until I've gone through all the colours, and then everybody will be done. And then I'll get back to you when I start doing the stripes, explain what I'm going to do with all of them. Just wanted to give you a quick update when I'm part way through. So I've started with these guys. I'll say I've been working on one colour at a time, and then when I've been doing that colour, I've been doing the pikes, flesh and the leather belt and stuff like that to save me a job as I go along. So I've moved on to the purple colour now, and as you can see, all the rest of these guys have already got flesh painted on them, so I've only got these few to do with the pikes and the flesh, and I'm finding that way I feel like I'm not constantly painting pikes and faces. It gives you a nice little break as you move on to the colours each time. Once them purple ones are done, I've narrowed these down. They're the last 7 models without faces and pikes done, so I'll do them separate. And then I've just got to basically work on one colour at a time, and it's not too monotonous. You don't feel like you're stuck painting 36 models. You're only painting a few at a time, and then even when you do paint, like there's quite a few purple there, as you can see, there's only little bits to do on them all, so it doesn't get boring and monotonous. So I'm going to finish these off and get them all up to the stage where they need to be have stripes put on, and I'll explain a little bit then why I've waited till the end to do that and not done it as I've gone along. So we're up to the striping now. I've done all the hair, I've done everything, just stripes left, and then I can go into bases. And the reason I left the stripes to the end like this is quite simple, because I think it would have driven me mad if I tried to do it all at the same time, and I wasn't quite sure exactly where I wanted all the stripes to go. So I've also decided that most of them are just going to get white stripes, because I think it will break up the colours a bit more. And I'll crack on and do the rest of the stripes now. I haven't got overboard with them. I probably should have put more stripes on than I have, looking at contemporary pictures. Also, I've missed them bits on the sleeves, so I've got to go back in and do them metal. But yeah, apart from that, these are pretty much almost done, so I will crack on, do the stripes, get my base, and that'll be that. So here is the finished unit. I'll spin them around for you. Added all the stripes on. Didn't take that long, to be honest. I think it really helped to break everything up a bit. I'll bring a couple out for you to look at, so you can see. But it just broke the colours up a little bit. I think possibly on the next lot that I do, I'll probably add even more white in, because I think there's just a little bit too much colour on these, but we'll see. So other things I learned is I only started off with 6 of each, and I think I can up that to 10. So I'll bring a couple up for you. I'll move them back slightly and I'll do a flyby as well. So there you go. Oops, fingers in the way. Yeah, I think, you know, there's like on this guy, it might be an idea to do one of his legs white, and this guy again, there's probably too much different colour on there. So that's one gone. I've got another 2 pipe blocks to do. I've got the next lot undercoated and ready to go, but next I'm going to paint some crossbowmen and some handgunners, a cannon, and the command groups. So I thought if I do that, it'll break it up a little bit for me, and it'll feel like I've got a lot more units done. If I paint another pipe block, I've just got that one pipe block, whereas if I do all them other units first, they look, you know, in my head like I've got a lot more done. I'll just bring one more forward and I'll do a flyby, because this video is going to be quite long anyway, so I don't want to go on too much longer. I will put stills on the end as normal, to make it even longer. I've gone different with the bases, so I'll talk about the basing when I do the flyby. Okay, so flyby, I'm trying to keep my arms and things out of the way so we don't get too many shadows. So with the basing, I put spackle on first, or filler, as we say in England. Then I put soft bleach bone, or skeleton bone, and then I did a soft tone ink over the top of that, and then some Luke's APS Mediterranean soil mix in different areas, and then added a load of tufts and stuff. Not too many tufts this time. I've tried to look for the, you know, more dead tufts, except for the flowers. So I've waffled on long enough in this video. I hope you like these. If any feedback, please feel free to let me know what you think. And I'll crack on, start the next lot now. And then I won't do, you know, a great big long video like this, and the next ones I'll just show you when they're finished. Anyway, thank you very much for watching all your stuff. A big thank you to Fritz, a dash of a Lan, putting on these painting chats, because I've got loads done that I wouldn't have got done if it wasn't for them. I'd have stalled and got nothing done. And thanks to all the guys for popping in as well, because we have some nice chats on there. So if you get a chance, I'd recommend coming along and joining in, and we just sit and paint and talk about the hobby and stuff, and it's great. Anyway, enough. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.